Edwin, the same question for you. You know, especially with your status as the founder of an energy company, as a background, what is it that not only brings you here today, but motivates you on a day-to-day basis in your energy work?
Well, I'll tell you the reason I got into this space, and I'd like to say I don't fit in a box, right? And just to say that we can continually pivot, and not necessarily. I'm putting on my solar energy hat right now in this hour, but another hour from now, I might be putting on a hat related to how to collaborate and build teams. And so, you know, from my perspective of solar, well, how I got into this space was really to help empower and equip and really show people the amount of freedom that exists in this country and in this state. And so my co-founders wanted to set up this energy technology company. So I had experience in building entrepreneurial businesses and small businesses. And so I said, yes, I'll gladly help you get this thing rolling and off the ground. And 3 years later, it's doing very well. And so my point is that we live in the freest nation in the world. We have a level of political freedom and religious freedom. And that's oftentimes what we think about in this country is that, you know, the right to vote or the right to free speech or these other kind of political freedoms. But there's other freedoms that they're not in our faces, that we're not as aware of, especially economic freedom, transportation freedom, mobility freedom, things like this that we could be doing better at. We could be doing more, or we could be educating more. So really, I'm here on the call today to educate and to also listen, and then be able to put together actionable items based on what everyone's saying in the conversation here that will be beneficial for our residents in the state of Minnesota and specifically in my district. But I'll just add a little bit more when it comes to freedom. I think that Minnesota has a wonderful opportunity with the natural resources that we have to be good stewards, to protect the water we have, protect the environment. But at the same time, we have other natural resources that are being utilized, and to provide more economic freedom responsibly, to provide more growth, more prosperity, and allow people to see that they have an opportunity to step out of whatever bondage they may be in. If they're not feeling free, that you actually have an opportunity to step out of that, whether it's financially, whether it's through health, whether it's through political means, that you have that opportunity to step out. And so I'll just tap in and say, hey, we have some phenomenal resources up in the Iron Range that we should be utilizing, and we should be utilizing in a safe and responsible manner. We have technology that we can be that it's very technologically advanced, and we can be evolving, advancing that even more for cleaner and more sustainable ways to mine these precious metals. There's only one nickel mine in the entire country, and nickel being a phenomenal component for all kinds of metal production. Not having a nickel mine, just one nickel mine in the entire country is actually an issue. We get 70% of our nickel from Russia and China. So opening up another nickel mine in the state of Minnesota, which has phenomenal abundance of, is a matter of national security. We really need to have this. Of course, this will generate more jobs, and this will lift everyone up when we talk about how to healthcare and a sustainable way of life and solar energy. Well, we've got to have the resources to be able to pay for these things. We've got to have the resources to be able to produce and manufacture these things. And so we need to have economic freedom, and we need to be able to understand how to do that safely, sustainably, and responsibly when it comes to the environment. So thank you.